All right. I want to start off by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwadash. I want to say double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that surely rule well, and salutation to the brothers who push in this work in sincerity and in truth. All right. This is Kwam from GMS Trinidad, come to do a little edification, hopefully edifying to the elect. And basically, it's war in the air, right? There's war in the air. And that war that is actually in the air, right? The scripture say in the book of Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 22, it says, a song of battle is in the land and of great destruction, right? And so like basically when you're looking at the news today, you're seeing that basically Russia is in that mode. He basically flexing his muscles right now, right? And with the whole catastrophe that NATO is basically coming into Ukraine, it's basically like they're basically poking at the bear, right? And this has some scriptures to bring out here. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 4. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountain, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hosts mustered the host of the battle. So basically the Most High is the one who actually mustered the host of that battle. Because it's a prophecy that he said that will fulfill, and you actually seen it coming to pass. These last times here, basically, whether you're spiritual, you're carnal, whether you actually you have to admit that you're seeing these prophecies actually coming to pass. War is basically in the air, right? Yeah. So is the Most High actually mustering up that battle, that whole study battle? He's the one that pulling all the strings. Let me just bring a quick precept out here. This is Revelations chapter 17 and 17. It says, for power had put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of power shall be fulfilled. So yeah, the Most High is in charge. As much as they feel that they're in charge, the Most High is the one that's actually in charge, So yeah, so let me just bring this precept here to show that the Most High is actually in charge. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter. Hold on a sec. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, and verse 4. Right? This is Ezekiel chapter 38 and verse 4. It says, I'll start at verse 1. Point is in 4 basically. Start at verse 1. It says, and the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog and the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, the prophecy against him. Right? And say, thus says Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy armies, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with a sort with all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckler and shield, all of them handling swords. Yeah. So that Gog basically Russia, that the bear that the scripture actually speaking about there, that actually the Most High see gonna put hooks in his jaws and bring him back to that warlike spirit, and bring him, is the Most High basically in control of this, right? Whether to save or to destroy, right? He's the one who's actually in control of this. Let me read this quick precept here to show that. This is the book of Psalm chapter 13, Psalm chapter 17 and verse 13. It says, "Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword," right? "From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, whose belly will thou fullest with the hidden treasures, and are full of children, and leave the rest of the substance to their babes." But the point I'm trying to make in this is just to show that the Most High is in control, and He using the men of the earth, different nations, as His hands. He used Esau as His sword, and what Esau Edom did, he bring the Lord's people into captivity, right? Brought the Lord's people into captivity. The scripture also says that Israel is my battle axe. So Esau is on the left hand side, and Israel will be basically on the right hand side, because Israel going to put all the nations back into their perspective and put them back into slavery under under Yahushai, right? So going back to so war is in the air, I just want to bring this one here, because what's going on, a lot of nations coming up. A lot of nations, they no longer under that submissive action under America. They're pushing up themselves. They're showing that, that they're showing them military might and as well, right? Because they get, they basically they get the same sort of beating stick America was using. Everybody getting the nuclear weapons and having themselves in such a way in this modern time, right? There's the book of Joel chapter 3 and starting at verse 9. It says, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say, I am strong." Yeah, and now you're seeing different countries, opposing America. America's supposed to be the world's superpower. They claim, that is what they claim, and they have military might. They do have military might, but it's all through the powers of the Most High, actually, and they get proud, right? And they did wickedly. The scripture says He said and reach up to the heavens, right? So now, and they're full of what? Abominations. They're dealing with all different sorts of abominations, right? So, yeah, the Most High have a plan for you, to get you out of that high seat. That scripture says in Isaiah chapter 47, "Sit now in the dust, O daughter of Babylon." Yeah, you have to go and say that no throne, there's no throne set you free anymore. You have to go down and you have to go, and you wouldn't humble yourself. Is the nuclear missiles will actually humble you. You ain't gonna humble yourself at all. You're too you're most proud, as the scripture say, right? Anyhow, this is the book of Revelations, chapter 11 and 14. It says, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe come quickly." Yeah, that third woe coming quickly, because you're seeing the you're seeing the evidence of war. Basically, North Korea test out a missile just the other day. They're ready for war. They're ready for war. You're seeing these things, they no longer care about, and America keep pushing and chucking and pushing and chucking. Eventually, war is inevitable. That's prophecy. War is inevitable. That's the whole scene. War is inevitable, right? It are no turning back. As the scripture says in the book of, which is Exodus chapter 3 and 15 or 15 and 3, it says, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is a man of war. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is his name. You know? So yeah. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16. It says, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And what is that instrument for his work? That instrument for his work is the ICBM nuclear missiles. And I have created the waster to destroy it. Right? So yeah, destruction cometh. The second war pass and the third war come quickly. That war coming, that destruction is surety to come. That's the reason you have to make your calling and your election sure. You have to save yourself from the destruction that is to come, because it is coming. You know, it is coming. And it's not no bunker you could set up and do no training to go and do how to stay away from radiation and all. Nothing going to help you. What's going to help you is getting yourself right. As the scripture says, Psalm chapter 91, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Right? It's them chariots that pick you up for you to be safe. The scripture says in the book of Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 10, right? The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it, and they are safe. That is how you're going to be safe. You're not going to be safe by training how to. That's not going to help. No form of training is going to help you. You could have what you want. That's not going to. The only thing that protect you in that time is being under Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He's the only help. There's no other help. Right? So, hopefully this video was edifying to the elect, and the people listening in silence, the ladies. Hey, get yourself right. We ought to get yourself right and get yourself ready for this. You really and truly, you could only imagine. You can't really say it with your tongue, because the scripture says, I'm not going to have a day like that ever again on the earth. So we ought to get ourselves right. Right? With that, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Okakodash, double honor to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone that surely rule well, and citation to the brothers that pushing this world out here in sincerity and in truth. There's a brother from JMS Trinidad saying Shalom.